And we're back with more outstanding bloopers here in this the 9th week of business here at the OK Tower, and I decided to come back and join the team again. Noel Fogarty is now downstairs working in the other control room, so this is the control room me Mr. Tim and Miles Neff have been working in since day one. And now, we are introducing our newest member of our team, Darren Polish, also coming this week. Miles Neff is back in charge of running the investigations for us.
And I wonder if Mark Bradshaw has got something planned for the news at 10.
The news at 10? Well, Mark Bradshaw is always on the news at 10. Media Access Group at WGVH, Miles Neff, Mr. Tin. Mr. Tin. Mr. Tin. Mr. Tin. Mr. Tin.
Tom Sellers.
Tom Sellers? Why do you have Tom Sellers on the 330? If you don't have Tom Sellers on the 330, you doofus, 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 doofus.
The 330 is a local television program on Oklahoma's News Channel 8, coverage you can count on.
Channel 8. Noel Fogarty is from RTE. Mark Bradshaw is from Channel 8.
Yeah, and we have been doing the 330 bloopers now for 9 weeks. Can't you believe that? 9 weeks? I don't think so.
What if we talked to Christopher Flowers about the 330?
Christopher Flowers? Christopher Flowers? Are you talking about Christopher Flowers and the 330? Mr. Sellers, you are not to talk about Christopher Flowers and the 330 when the 330 is on Channel 8.
Did somebody say the 330?
Hey, Mr. Flowers, and yes, we're talking about the 330. Mr. Neff, you talked Tom Sellers into the 330 with Christopher Flowers.
Mr. Tin, Miles Neff, Clint Boone, Tom Sellers. Do not ever talk about me in the 330 again. Do you understand me?
This is the OK Tower in Tulsa, Oklahoma. This control room understands you. News Channel 8. Coverage you can count on.
Was Christopher Flowers your final answer?
Mr. Boone, you should have used your 50-50.
Mr. Tin would have plus won the Media Access Group at WGVH and went with another narrator, Roy Samuelson.
Don't mention myself in the 330 to me ever again.
Guys, I wonder what's up with Seinfeld. The best TV sitcom ever.
Seinfeld would have been described by WGVH and read by Miles Neff.
Now you're talking about me. Seinfeld would have actually been read by Tom Sellers.
What if RTE Network 2 sees all of this?
Did you guys say Network 2?
Hello, Mark Bradshaw, and yes, we mentioned Network 2.
And what was that, Seinfeld? I'm gonna get to the bottom of all of this right now, because Seinfeld is not on the 330, and Seinfeld is supposed to be airing on Fox 23 at 11 o'clock, right after Modern Family, and not on Channel 8 at 3:30, right after Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
And now you're using 50-50 on Seinfeld. No, I don't think so.
No, 50-50, you're gonna use that on Seinfeld. How about I just take the TV and put it downstairs in the control room right next to the other?
Miles Neff, I don't think it is a good idea for you to put the TV downstairs in the control room right next to the other, but take the Seinfeld logo and put it outside so no one could see it.
Mr. Boone, go right ahead. Use 50-50 on Seinfeld.
Clint Boone, you used 50-50 on Seinfeld. No. You are not supposed to use 50-50 on Seinfeld. Seinfeld, 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 Seinfeld.
Miles Neff, I cannot believe you. And look at the time, it's about 11 o'clock at night. We stayed in here too late. Too late. Miles Neff. Seinfeld is on when we get back home. Channel 23. KOKI. Mr. Tin, you have to go to Channel 23 located on the other side of Tulsa to watch Seinfeld. Clint Boone, and I'm watching Seinfeld on KOKI Fox 23 in Tulsa. This came on at 11 o'clock after Modern Family, and Clint Boone, close cap, Madam's Electronics.
And the time, coming up to 25 minutes to midnight. And for myself, Noel Fogarty, we bid you a good night.
Has been provided. Madden's Electronics is your #1 electronics superstore. 30 years and
Well, first week back at my office for you, Mr. Boone, and this is what you came up with.
Clint Boone and Miles Neff to the control room. Thank you.
Even that dreaded Christopher Flowers is there any minute.
Guys, what is wrong with you? I was watching Seinfeld in here, and then I got sidetracked, and now you guys are gonna wreck the whole place.
And remember, Mark Bradshaw is on Channel 8. And remember the Corporation for Public Broadcasting and the PDF gas mask.
Clint, Boone, you guys, out of here, now.
Miles Neff, you attempted to watch Seinfeld while you was sneaking around trying to look for a final answer, and then you tried to use 50-50 on Seinfeld during a commercial, and finally you distracted Christopher Flowers by that RTE clock from 1993 and tried to show the Seinfeld logo from a closed caption plug Seinfeld made from back in 2009. Miles Neff, you do not be interfering Seinfeld again. Do you understand? Well guys, we have been talking about Mark Bradshaw, Tom Sellers, Christopher Flowers, Seinfeld, and the 50-50. Maybe we need to do more bloopers again next week. But in the meantime, let's go out to lunch now, shall we?